was enjoyable, and they clap so well. Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. An hour down, Amanda, an hour down.
Time flies when you're having fun, Richard.
Well, we certainly are having fun.
Yes,
I mean,
we are.
if you just tuned in, you missed a woman who thinks that there's no more crop circles because aliens are scared of foot and mouth.
Possibly.
You know, and you missed some political merchandise, amongst many other things. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
But if you have just tuned in, you're in for a humdinger of another hour,
don't
aren't
say
you? I know.
Is it you've come in evening dress today, Amanda?
Have I?
Yeah, that's what it looks like, isn't it?
This isn't evening dress.
Is it
I've
not?
got jeans on.
Oh, that's it. Well,
Also, my shoes are sore today.
Are they?
Look what they've done.
What are you
They've
doing?
cut in.
Have they?
Yes.
What was it? Is this the first time you've worn these shoes or something?
No, I've only worn them once before and I couldn't walk.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Well, anyway...
So I can only sit now.
I'm not saying it's a nice outfit, don't get me wrong. You know,
Well, you're looking smashing too, Richard, and here is what's coming up on today's show.
Yes. OK, after the news, I'll be joining forces with Fleet Street's finest for the Big Breakfast, a newspaper review.
Then at 8:10, we'll be strolling up the red carpet for the premiere of Ricky Tomlinson's new movie, Charlie Bright.
At 8:20, we tried to right a terrible wrong perpetrated against a valuable item on yesterday's outside broadcast.
It was
Now, let me tell you
shocking.
something. Yesterday, that's Perry there. Yesterday, we were valuing some antiques on the outside broadcast, and we dropped a vase. Our producer dropped a vase.
We didn't.
And I'm sorry, listen, I thought, to be honest, we were a bit flippant about it. Our behaviour was wrong. I want to apologise now. And later on this show, we're going to put it right for you, Perry.
At least we're going to try. Plus, the Sultan of Style is in the house, Mr. Wayne Hemingway.
First of all, it's time to get round up with the news again with... I think that's great today. Here is Jasmine Lawson.
Yes. Thank you, Richard. Good morning. These are the main stories on Wednesday, the 9th of May. The battle of the ballot begins, over and out for O'Leary and Leeds, and Cricklewood finds the missing links. Today sees the first full day of party campaigning ahead of the general election. In the bizarre setting of a girls' school, Tony Blair confirmed one of the worst-kept secrets in history yesterday, announcing the 7th of June as the big day, as well as outlining his hopes.
It is not just to win your vote. It is to win your heart and your mind.
The Conservatives were quick off the blocks.
We're going to campaign very clearly, very positively, very confidently. We're not sidetracked or put off in any way by opinion polls or anything else.
As were the Liberal Democrats.
We're going to put the Liberal Democrats' quality service delivery in the public sector at the heart of our campaign.
Almost 1,000 cattle have been earmarked for culling to stop foot and mouth from spreading to Exmoor in Somerset. The farmer in charge of the animals is vowing to fight the cull. Meanwhile, the TUC is calling for a cut in interest rates to counteract the economic effects of the epidemic. The son of train robber Ronnie Biggs has denied his father returned to Britain to take advantage of its healthcare. Biggs, who suffered from 3 strokes, is in Belmarsh Prison's healthcare centre. He's said to be in need of specialist treatment.
At the age of 71, and fearing that the end of his life is close, he has chosen to voluntarily return to this country. This decision was contrary to my wishes, and neither myself nor his family and friends in Brazil can talk him out of it. I'm sorry. Please continue. Please.
Nicole Kidman's filed for a restraining order against a man she claims is stalking her. She says 40-year-old Los Angeles resident Matthew E. Hooker has threatened her. According to court papers, he wants to serenade her, tutor her children, and marry her before running for US president. Here's the sport. Leeds United's amazing Champions League run came to an end last night in the semi-final against Valencia. The shaven-headed Yorkshireman went behind to Sanchez's controversial opener after 15 minutes. But there were no doubts about his second just after the restart, with Mendieta soon adding a third. Only Alan Smith let United down on the night, getting himself sent off for a senseless challenge. Real Madrid face an uphill task when they meet Bayern Munich in tonight's European Cup semi-final second leg. They're 1-0 down on aggregate from last week's tie and have been suffering their worst form in a number of months. Tonight's victors will meet last night's Leeds destroyers Valencia in the final on May the 23rd. Here's the weather. Temperatures will reach a high of 17 Celsius in Glasgow, a cool 13 in Hull. Expect a dry and bright start in most parts this morning with some isolated showers in South Wales. Later, there'll be cloud over central and western regions, but most places will remain dry. Here's the 5-day forecast. Scotland and Northern Ireland will see plenty of sunshine as temperatures reach the 20s. Northern and central regions will also be dry and bright, but temperatures will dip next week. And in the south, a balmy weekend gives way to a stormy Monday. Animal handlers spent 6 hours in a North London garden capturing a wild lynx. Experts from London Zoo, who thought they'd find a large cat hiding in the undergrowth, found a 2-foot-tall European lynx prowling around Cricklewood. Local residents had thought they'd seen a leopard. Close enough. That's it. Now back to the house.
Okay,
Thank
thanks
you,
very
Jasmine.
much.
Cheers for that.
Yes.
Jasmine,
Hello.
Linton wants to know, are you single, apparently?
Might be. Is he?
That's an interesting question, man. You've really touched on a nerve here.
No, he just asked me, were you single? And I didn't think you were. And he said if you weren't, then he'd like to ask you out for a drink.
Yes.
You know, I'm just trying to do the girl a favour.
That's true. I never go out.
Hang on, everyone.
Early night.
Jasmine, a lot of our viewers like to know this. I've wondered this, because you went on a holiday the other week, and I wondered if you went with a boyfriend. I mean, just sort of, are you single or not?
I don't think it's any of your business, Richard.
See you Friday.
It's just so we know, we like to be open with the viewers. You know what I mean? It's nice to find out about people's personal lives.
Make it lunch day.
Okay.
Except ours.
Never mind, yeah, although I don't say much myself. Yeah, thank you very much, Jasmine. Well, thanking you for it, give us anything. Okay, thank you very much. And welcome everyone to today's newspaper review.